Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, again. In the first video, we messed around in Mitzi Island, and Daxter got turned into an Ottsel. Now, we have to go far to the north to meet the sage known as Golakaron to see if we can reverse what has happened to Daxter. Of course, we can't really get anywhere until we have enough power cells to power the A-Grav zoomer that Kira has made. So that way we can get across the nearby lava fields. Tried to remember her name last video and I couldn't do it. Also, I forgot to mention, the reason it took much less time to start a new game this time around as opposed to last time when creating a save file took forever, that's because I am using a much, I wouldn't say much newer, but I would say a much cleaner disc. I actually did get a replacement disc for playing this game, so that way I wouldn't have as much loading errors and I wouldn't have the game just suddenly act weird on me, which is good because I do not want my CD skipping on me as I play through this game. I actually had it happen during the replay for Sly Cooper, and it was kind of terrible having to re-record stuff because the disc decided to be bad. But anyway, we need to get them power cells, and we need to get them from the village, and we need to look around to find those and other things.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
And the lurker shark was that enemy in the water that I was talking about in the first video. You go too far out to sea, the lurker shark shows up and it eats you, and you go all the way back to land with one of your infinite lives. Definitely don't want to go too far out in the water, because the game will punish you for it. And if you go in here, we have another one of these red boxes containing a scout flyer.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
And we will definitely have to keep that in mind. Also, let's see what's going on here at the dock.
Maybe we should go root out the fisherman. I heard he was in the jungle fishing by the lower river.
And we will have to go down there eventually. Though not right now. Okay, there's nothing over here as far as I can recall. So let's go ahead and go into more of these buildings and talk to the people around here to see what we can do for power cells. And scout flyers, because there's apparently one here.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 Precursor orbs.
And we will have to give this guy 90 Precursor orbs. The little egg-shaped things that we've been collecting throughout the game so far, just to get a power cell from the mayor.
Back already? And without fixing the eco beams? Your village needs you, boys.
Also, we will need to go to the Forbidden Jungle to power the Eco Beam back up and bring it back here. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to this guy and see what we can do.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
So not only do we have to give 90 Precursor orbs to the mayor for a power cell, but we'll also have to do that with our uncle as well.
What? You don't have the full stash? Well, any less than 90 Precursor orbs, and I shan't have a chance to get underway, dear boy.
So that's 2 power cells we need to work for, but there will be others. And let's see what happens if we look around here. Well, there is a scout flyer box all the way over there. Let us go over to the sand right here and break that, because I know I'm going to miss it. And over here is Sandover Beach, which we will have to go to eventually. For now, though, let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Yes.
Can't work like this.
Yes, we are. Anyway, that way leads to the beach. And this way leads to even more of the village, where we can talk to this old lady.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
And it looks like we have another way to get a power cell around here. But we'll have to go to the beach to do that. In the meantime, let us go ahead and get over here.
What a weird-looking thing. I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
And that we will do. So let's grab some blue eco. Let's get over here. And that will open this up so we can get some precursor orbs. Now, if we go all the way over here, we will find a way to get into the Forbidden Jungle. We will be coming here later, but not right now. Instead, we want to make our way across the beach here. That way we can pick up these Precursor orbs, which will count as part of the total for Sandover Village. And if we go over to here, we'll find a way to get up to the lava area that we can't travel across yet. Fire Canyon. Once we go over here, we will have the last of the things that are in this direction. And now, I want to go over here. Because this will take me to even more stuff. If I can grab onto the ledge, that would be great. All we have to do is just leap into the ledge and we can grab onto it. And that is ledge, or rather...
Check out that funky sculpture sitting out of rocks over there.
And that was Scout Flyer number 4. Now we're going to use our lung jump to get from one platform to the other. And that will give us our 50 orbs. And we also have our 5th Scout Flyer. Just 2 more to go.
This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
And interestingly enough, we can talk to them.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Interesting. So we're going to be able to trade more orbs for more power cells if we can get to this oracle. This one will take a little bit of time, though. Anywho, there is this building, this little hut, where we can get our 6th Scout Flyer. And now I need to figure out where the 7th one is. And I think I may have skipped away from it. Maybe. There it is. I knew it would be somewhere below a bridge. Let's go ahead and get this. And get our power cell.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
That we have. How are we doing for... Alright, we've gotten the orbs now. I'm surprised we didn't get that soundbite from Daxter telling us to make the switch for the 90 precursor orbs for the power cell. So there's one of 2 things we can do right now. We can either give the orbs to the mayor, or we can give the orbs to our uncle. Doesn't really matter which order we do it, just as long as we do both. I'm going to go ahead and do it with our uncle.
I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
And with that, we've got one of the power cells traded for. So now, there's one more thing that I want to do. And it is going to be... I had no idea there was water right there. It is going to be right here. We have yet to talk to this guy near this hut. I'm pretty sure he will give us a power cell if we do something for him, I suppose.
Got a milk dog, yeah, yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man try to get them back into the corral?
And that we will do. There are 5 of these things in all, and to get them back in the pen, all you have to do is just hit them with either square or circle, and you can walk behind them, and you can kind of lead them towards the fence here. They always walk away from you, so you can actually just get to the side a little bit and just get them to just kind of go where you want them to go. They do eventually stop and they go back to wherever this tall grass in the sand is and try to graze on that. You can kind of use that to your advantage, but I usually just keep hitting them and then just kind of leading them to wherever. Once they get back in the pen, they don't leave, so you don't have to worry about that. Already got 3 of these things in already. There's the 4th one and the 5th one. Thankfully, we can just lead them around. And now that that's taken care of, we can now lead this one into the pen as well. Want to make sure that this thing keeps moving towards the fence and the opening. There we go.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
And that's exactly what we are going to do to close out this video.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
And we are now done with the village. For now. Let us go ahead and save our game here. That way, we can save our progress and carry on in the next video. We have some things that we need to do in the beach, such as clearing out those green eco vents and saving that bird egg that that old lady wanted us to save. We'll be able to do all that and more in the next video. So join me next time where we head down to the beach and we do all sorts of stuff. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!